Over 7,000 people have put in an application to purchase the Mustang GTD alone in the United States. That is not including worldwide. Now, there isn't a specific numbers on how many are going to be made every year, but on the GTD applications, it does mention a run between 300 to 700 a year. In the best case scenario, maybe 1,400, which is still going to leave a lot of people without buying the vehicle and foaming out the mouth pretty much, and pissed off that they're not getting the vehicle. But there's a hidden gem. There's always that but. There's a hidden gem. And there's a hidden contract when you buy this Mustang GTD that is just coming to light right now. I mean, if you know automotive marketing, you know the automotive news, you probably know what I'm talking about. But let's get into the video. I'm going to explain everything to you. Stick to the end of the video and let's get it started. All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. Let's keep on rocking. All right, so the Mustang GTD has officially been accepting applications. So over 7,400 people have put in an application, and only between 300 and 700 will be in production almost every year. And again, in a base case scenario, maybe 1,400. We do have the article here from Motor One. We always give credit where it's due. And we're going to get into it. There's a hidden gem, and you're going to want to stick around to listen to it. So it doesn't come with a big surprise. It mentions that Ford requires a similar agreement with buyers as the previous limited edition fun machine, the Ford GT. As reported by Ford's authority, or a Ford authority, a spokesperson spoke to Motor One and made the following statement. Ford Mustang GTD customers agreed to confidential terms and conditions that include a commitment to maintaining ownership of the vehicle for 2 years, meaning you cannot buy it and flip it. A lot of people, even though they got the money, they'll buy the vehicle, put a handful of miles on it, and then move on, because it is such a limited edition and such a rare car that you are going to see crazy numbers the minute they go for sale. You're going to see some crazy numbers going up for this vehicle. Now, the article says Ford revealed that over 7,500 people applied to buy the car, and that's just in North America. Official production numbers for the GTD were never mentioned, but the GTD application mentions 300 to 700. Now, it gets a little bit more interesting because we find out that, and it says, and we find out something we're going to hear about right now, because John Cena kind of broke that contract with the previous vehicle. So that begs the question, how much are you willing to pay to get a Mustang GTD? So Ford's official starting price is already pretty high up there. It's $325,000, and that does not include the performance package on the vehicle that did the sub 7 minute at the Nürburgring. Look at me, Nürburgring. If you recall, on the case of John Cena's Ford GT, he broke the 2-year requirement after allegedly flipping his car for a large profit. Now, the question is, you buy this vehicle, $325,000. If somebody offers you or shows up with $1 million, are you gonna be willing gonna go ahead and break that contract with Ford? Are those consequences that just might be worth it? Now, the GTD deliveries should already be on their way. So some people should be getting their vehicles if you got approved or if you got selected to get the vehicle. Now, if you do this, is this going to put you in bad terms with Ford? Absolutely. It probably did to John Cena. But again, he is a celebrity, so they always get a hall pass, like I like to say. But is it going to put you in a bad spot with Ford? Most likely. So my recommendation to anyone who buys the Ford Mustang GTD, know that you're going to have to hold it for 2 years and you cannot buy it and flip it. So whatever it is you do, you don't want to be in Ford's bad term, because the next supercar that comes out, you might not get selected because you might go on that blacklist of persons or people who sells their vehicle. But nonetheless, 7,500 people put in for it. A production of 300 to 700 is going to leave a lot of people out. But the contract is that you must not sell the vehicle and you must hold ownership of the vehicle for a minimum of 2 years. Are we going to see in the Mecum auto auction go by? Absolutely. Probably in 2 years. Most likely in 2 years, because auctions are probably not going to take it. And we're most likely going to see somebody pop up in under 2 years that sold their vehicle. Anyways, boys and girls, if you guys are rocking with the content, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe. Your boy is out of here.